Hey all, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I wasn't able to record this yesterday because yesterday got kind of busy. In fact, wasn't sure how the holiday was going to go at first because a lot of things just were not falling into place the way I had hoped they would and at the time they would. But in all honesty, it actually turned out to be a very good day. It was a really nice celebration of the holiday. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to start off with, I know we're coming into the Christmas season now. That's Black Friday and everything, but one thought I had last night was that, you know, we sometimes try to recreate our favorite memories of a holiday or whatnot and end up being disappointed because they don't exactly work out the way we wanted to have them relived, kind of like. But that's the thing that caught my attention last night when I was thinking about it was that, that's kind of the point of making memories. You don't try to stage a memory. You don't try to script it. It has to, a memory happens naturally without a script. So maybe this Christmas, instead of trying to, we can still remember those memories in our head and whatnot, but maybe instead of trying so hard to relive a past memory, just focus more on creating new memories in the present and for the future. Just a thought I had. But back to the holiday we're at. I do know some people like celebrate over the weekend, so that's why I wanted to get some things out here. Um, and then one of the dark realities of living in a culture where there's this whole mentality of, rights and entitlements is that, if it's something's our right or we're entitled to something, we kind of have this attitude like, well, I don't have to be thankful for it, or we don't give thanks like we should for it. But a lot of stuff we have isn't because of rights or entitlement, but it's because of blessings, and I don't believe in luck either. Um, but yeah, so this Thanksgiving, if you really take a moment just to stop and be thankful for all the stuff you've been blessed with, all the stuff you have. I know sometimes it's easy to forget that. I also think, especially if you're like a collector of things, that's like collecting is like kind of this like double negative because it's like, on one side it's like we want the entire collection. On the other side, we we want the entire collection no matter how many pieces there's, like even if there's a million pieces to this collection. But on the other side is like, we get so focused on trying to check the items off our list of the ones we want that we forget to stop and be thankful for that moment we do finally get that item that we've always wanted. And it's like we find that item, we get it, and then we just move on to the next item we haven't got yet. And so we kind of forget to, be thankful for what we have. So like if you're part of the collecting community, I would just like to say for a moment, this Thanksgiving weekend, just take a moment to stop and reflect and, just whatever your collections are, even if you've already purchased something new over the Black Friday sale or anything leading up to this past week or even this month, and you're still waiting for it to ship, it hasn't arrived yet. Just stop and look at your collection. Just take a moment to just reflect and be thankful for what you have been able to obtain, and quit getting so blindsided by all those pieces you're still missing, or maybe that one item you missed out on and you're regretting it for like the rest of your life. Just be thankful for a moment of what you do have, and stop taking it for granted, I guess, because you know what? We don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow or next day, and something might happen. It's all taken away. So like, yeah, just be thankful for what we have in our collections. And I'm sorry, I'm just looking off at something at that point. If you're wondering why I kept looking off into space. Anyway, but yeah, that was just my thought. This Thanksgiving weekend and also this Christmas season, let's not forget to be thankful. Even to the people that give us gifts. Maybe it wasn't exactly what we wanted for Christmas. Maybe we didn't get everything we want for Christmas, but be thankful at Christmas also. Let's just not take the holiday and the people in our lives for granted. I know there's such a political divide right now, but we really need to find a way to, we're family. One of the things I have the biggest regret on is for people that have lived, and then have died that I know, but I didn't really take the time to really get to know those people. And now they're gone. Now you don't have that chance to get asked those questions or, get that better connection with that person. So it's like, don't let politics or whatever else be dividing you, especially amongst your family. They're family, okay? It doesn't matter what they believe in, their religious beliefs, their political beliefs. They're still your family. And you know, one day they're not going to be in your lives. And I just, you know, for me, it's just like, I already have that regret from other people that have died. I just don't want you people to have that same regret. So just don't take the people in your lives for granted. They are actually the greatest blessing. They're a greater blessing than your collections. They're a greater blessing than all your pets and animals and whatever else you own. So let's just take a moment to reflect on the people in our lives also, especially the people. And you guys, just have a great day. If you've already celebrated, I hope it was a great celebration. If you haven't yet, I hope you go big, and I hope you have a great celebration over this weekend. But that's it for now, and I will see you guys next time. Like and subscribe, and thank you for your support. Also, just let me know, how did you celebrate Thanksgiving? Was there anything special this year you did differently maybe, or maybe there's a tradition that you have to have always every Thanksgiving? Let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you and have a great day.